So this is our show.
This is it.
Yeah.
Are we calling it Two Friggin' Guys?
Two freaking guys.
Freakin' or friggin'?
Friggin.
Friggin'.
Did I say freaking?
You said freaking.
No, we're not freaking.
Two G's.
Friggin.
And we gotta tell them the story. Was it, what was it gonna be, a show? It was gonna be our show, right? And we lived in Boston?
I think we were actually thinking of like doing video sketches. That's
what it was. So,
because we were doing like random things like I think I started making that before you moved in. Like I did the bot.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think I was. What the hell did we do together? I don't remember doing anything. I remember just talking about stuff.
We just talked about it.
Yeah, and then I moved out.
Well, we're still just talking about it.
Right, until we officially start. That was it. It was going to be Two Friggin' Guys.
Yeah, there is a MySpace page out there for Two Friggin' Guys.
And we were going to write it, and then we were immediately going to be on TV.
Right.
Immediately. Yeah. Like, they were going to be like, obviously, you're going to be on TV tomorrow. So
I was going to go from a $40 a week allowance from my parents to being famous overnight. That's what was going to happen.
You know what? The premise is really funny. That's why I really like that premise. Like years later, I like it more now, I think.
The Two Freaking Guys?
What, wasn't it with the rain? Wasn't that the premise?
Oh, yeah,
Dude, that's hilarious. Yeah. That's really funny.
So we had this idea that like a guy was living, in some apartment, and it started raining, and he was about to walk into his apartment, and he saw an old friend, and he was like, hey, it's raining, and like, I don't know, like I'm out and about. And the friend was like, hey, why don't you come in until it stops raining? And it just rains for a whole month.
And he never leaves.
And
I think that's great. And like that was like going to be the premise. We never got further than that. We're so proud of that idea. We're just like...
Yeah. That's so good, we're not going to do it.
What happens? I don't know. Whatever else happens, but he lives there now like for like a month. Yeah.
So we'll make that. I mean, maybe that should be our next thing.
Even if it's like a short,
Yeah.
Just something...
So it is the day after Christmas if we release this.
Yeah, December 26th. You get anything good? Any gifts?
Yeah, I want to go over that.
Let's go over it. What do you got?
So one thing, this is like a quick thing, but so my mom got me, I hate making fun of what my mom got me, but I have to. So my mom got me a brownie maker, that's a nice gift.
And he's a health coach, so.
I'm a health coach, by the way. She got me a brownie maker. She definitely thought that there was brownies inside the mix. There's not. It's just really a piece of plastic. This is
put on the oven?
This is the maker.
It's all gonna melt.
Like I have plastic at home.
But what the hell?
This makes brownies. So you put brownie mix in the big slot. You put oil, egg, and water in these lower ones, and then you just do that, I guess.
But where are you putting that? Microwavable brownies?
All right. So that's the part where. I was like, so my mom gets this to me. She's like, yeah, I got this for you because I really thought you liked to make brownies. And I'm like you said, I'm a health coach. Like, thanks for making that harder. But also, it's a microwave brownie maker.
Oh, I didn't see that on the top.
And I don't have a microwave. So thank you, Mom. So that was one gift.
Oh, man.
It's BPA free, though, Frank.
Oh, nice.
You could put a lot of cancerous sugar in the brownie, but at least it's BPA free.
In case you don't have a bowl, I got you this. Sorry,
Makes
Terry.
brownies rich, moist, fresh.
It's not fresh. It's in a microwave.
I've never described a brownie as rich.
No, yeah, I wouldn't say it was rich.
This is rich. What does that even mean? Like it's a lot of sugar? What does rich even mean?
I know what they're trying to say. It's just like full of flavor, I guess. Yeah, but like you don't really describe brownies that way.
No, moist I get. And fresh? Nothing comes fresh out of a microwave.
Plastic in a microwave. Fresh brownies. I mean, the thought,
It's durable for 5 years.
Oh, good.
5 years, day one. You
no
can't use it anymore.
way you're ever using that.
No, never. Do you want it?
No.
You have a microwave?
I do.
How do you feel about microwaves?
I do, but if I am going to make brownies, I'm going to probably make them in the oven.
I intentionally don't have a microwave. I don't know how you feel about microwaves.
I've heard terrible things about them, so I don't feel very good about them. I have a toaster now.
It's funny when people talk about, like, I think about this sometimes, when people talk about, like, oh, why is there such a rise in cancer? It's like, oh, we get too much sun, the suntan lotion, cigarettes, blah, blah. How about the microwave that's producing radiation right next to you?
You know what's fucked up with mine is it's above the stove, so it's, like, level with my head. It's like one of those, like, where the fan is. So I just, sometimes at night, I just put it on 20 minutes and I just
If you get eye cancer, it's not because you had, you know,
no, it's because of
you
that.
drank too much.
It's because I don't use a microwave a lot though. Not a big. I don't really use it a lot. I have one, but it's not very good. It's not really good at what it does. It's like me. It's like it kind of does the job. Makes it a little rubbery. You know.
Like they actually say zap it.
Yeah, zap.
So that was one gift, my brownie maker. All right, now this.
Yeah, can we talk about this hat?
Yeah, I do want to talk about this
Because I
hat.
like everything about it except the obvious part.
So I'll explain the obvious part, but so let me give you the full background story.
Yeah.
This is a lot about me so far.
No, we'll switch it up.
Oh, I can't wait to read this tag. I didn't even read the company tag. All right, so for my mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas, right? So I'm very simple. I asked for aromatherapy, like essential oil thing.
Okay.
I asked for socks, like I really love socks, and I think I asked for like Polaroid film.
Okay.
And I asked for baseball hats, like, and I listed like this, like, so my sister asked me what I wanted. She got me this and a Cubs hat.
Nice.
So my mom asked me, I said, I want a baseball hat, and I said, get me St. Louis Cardinals.
Right.
She got me this. So that's just like the little background on that. But so what she really liked about it. So like, what do you do when somebody gets you a gift and you don't like it or want it?
I rarely like a gift, so what I do is I kind of fake the, it's like for women, like faking the orgasm. I kind of fake the excitement. Most of the time in life, I'm faking excitement. Usually it's all pretend joy, but I'm rarely excited. I'm happy.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You've actually faked an orgasm before?
Yeah.
I can't say I've faked an orgasm
I
before.
faked a lot of orgasms before. Yeah. Yeah, a ton of them.
Wait, do I know this about you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but obviously
You can only fake an orgasm with a condom.
Right. That's what makes the plan so difficult. Yeah.
And you use condoms all the time, obviously.
Yeah. I always use them. I use them. I have one on right now. I put a condom on every morning. It's soaking wet from the shower.
Why would you desire to fake an orgasm?
Just to, oh man, let's just get right to the core of this. Basically, it's just like, with the condom, it's tough to keep an erection. So sometimes, like, I'm like,
So you feel it
This
going
is like
down.
a drunk thing, by the way. This isn't like I don't do this like.
Doesn't make it any better. Just so
Well,
you know.
no, it doesn't. But it's just like I'm wasted or something, and like I know I'm gonna lose my erection, so I'm like, I know what I'll do here. I'll just fake an orgasm, and then.
And has she?
No.
It doesn't matter.
With her, has she faked?
No, like, is she done?
Well, no. Then I'll go. Well, this is
Like, so you both don't have an orgasm. That's what.
No. This is the genius of it. So I go to the bathroom after my big orgasm, take the condom off, whatever, and now it looks like my reboot time is fantastic because now I regroup, I have sex again, and then she orgasms, and hopefully I do too. Yeah,
So you never just fake an orgasm and then like walk away.
I'm never fully enjoying anything. Yeah, this isn't like, I don't know, it's not like a move. It's just like, basically I went from like a relationship with no condoms, and then when you're single, you go to condoms, and it's hard, man.
What is that? I've been with females, and right before they're gonna orgasm, they tell you to stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I don't understand what that's about either. Or yeah,
You don't want to have a good time? It says on your Bumble thing, I would like to have a good time.
It says on Bumble. It's one of your attributes. I've had that going down on a girl before, and then she's like, "I'm about to come, stop." I'm like, "What? Why? This is." Yeah.
Does something like come out, like an alien, like?
I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to enjoy it either. I'm not sure.
So getting back to my mom.
So fake orgasm. You could edit
Just
most
fake
of that out. Yeah.
Oh, but I think that's good.
No, I'm gonna keep it. No, I think
It's dangerous, but it's good.
I don't care. Yeah, really. Just block my mom, and then we're good.
Block. Okay.
Which is easy to do. You won't see it anyway.
So my mom really liked this hat. So it's called. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Sound like a duck or like a bell or something. Like a
Wah.
yeah,
Like, right?
And then everything's moving there.
That was weird. All right, so this is called a notch hat.
Oh, a notch hat. Okay.
So the idea of this is.
Yeah, please. I've been dying to know. I just want to know what they see in this.
Okay. So this is called a notch hat.
Oh.
Because you've been wearing a hat, right? And you can't wear glasses. So I've never even actually tried this out. First of all, the hat design is very poor.
It doesn't seem like that's gonna help you whatsoever.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh wait. So the idea of it, is it working?
Yeah. I mean, you look like the Unabomber, but I like it though. I mean, just I don't know. Has it really been a big problem? Like, just pop the hat up a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, no. So this is exactly what I don't want to look like, and that's like I'm in the service, I'm an assassin.
Yeah.
So that's what this is for. So this is for like
sunglasses.
I think it's for like hunters because they wear like those sunglasses.
When's the last
I
time
don't
you
hunt.
When's the last time you hunted?
But this is so they're tagged for the company. Maybe this will be our first sponsor, and we'll just make fun of our sponsors.
That'd be good.
You know, everybody has
They'll keep
sponsors.
us-
We'll make fun of them.
We'll keep them for one time.
We'll tell people not to buy the product.
Notch. Here's the thing with
So it's
Notch.
called Notch. The war between your hat and sunglasses is over.
The war between. Oh, okay. That's annoying.
Shape it, fit it. Oh, you can adjust the notch? You can't adjust anything on here. It says adjust the notch to fit around your sunglasses.
You know what?
I can't adjust anything on here.
The notch.
Adjust the notch.
I don't know about you. I've always been either hat or a sunglass guy. I've never really brought the worlds together, so I don't know. I mean,
In the summertime, I will.
yeah. No, I mean, I get it. I get
In the
why people
summertime,
would-
I will.
There's nothing you can adjust on this.
No.
Yeah,
So I mean, I
show
got
it
a
off.
lot of awesome stuff for Christmas, but those were like the two things that were.
I'll be honest though, without these ridiculous notches,
You would like that. It looks like an Ed Hardy hat, right?
Yeah, it's a cool hat, like a half trucker or full.
No, the notch. I think I'll just.
Can you fill it in with something?
I was just gonna patch something in here.
Patch something in, like black tape.
You really can't adjust anything. I don't know why it says adjust the notch. Anyway, so that was a couple of my gifts. You know what I think that noise was? I think it was my head.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Christmas, obviously it's weirder when you get older, but like, I feel like the gifts, it almost becomes pointless because like with gift cards, I feel like everybody's just getting each other gift cards, and then it's like, hey, I got you a $50 Amazon card. Oh, that's what I got you. All right, what do you want to do now? Want to eat?
Remember I told you about me and my brother? We used to just get each other the gift that we wanted.
That's great. That's a great move. That's a genius move. I got you, Madden.
I always got him a video game,
Maybe
and he
get you,
didn't
like, a
have a
controller
system.
or
And then he would get me like I don't know what he would get me. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what kind of happens. It's like a break even Christmas. I had something else. I'm gonna look at my phone.
My sister wasn't there yesterday. She went to her boyfriend's for Christmas, so that was like weird. So it was just like me, my mom, my dad.
More
and-
attention on you.
No, dude, I there was no attention on me. It was that's what I thought. I was kind of
Really?
nervous. No attention was on me. I took a nap at like 1:00. I never take a nap.
That's the best.
My mom woke me up. She goes, "It's time to eat." I felt like Zoe,
Yep.
my dog.
Come on, come on, Jeff.
And I went to the table and I just ate and I went back to the couch. I
Honestly,
never do that.
I know it's like how unnecessary. Like obviously we love it, but how unnecessary is all the food? Yo, dude, we had a tray.
And people complain about it. They chose to do it.
They chose it. Like, yeah, so much food. You cooked it. So
This is your plan.
we had a tray of like mini raviolis, dude, like a ceramic tray.
Just regular raviolis, not like lobster, not
No,
spinach.
regular cheese raviolis, like they were awesome, just with sauce. And 6 people ate them like aggressively, like we went in on it, And the tray was still full. Dude, I'm not even kidding. Like it was crazy.
And of course you have bread with it.
Yeah, I have to have ravioli.
You have to.
Yeah, we just made a sandwich. Ravioli sandwich.
Carve on
We made a
carve.
carb sandwich. I took a potato and I put it on top. Ridiculous.
And then people go, they always do that. I ate too much, or like.
It's always like a car accident. Like I don't know what happened. I was sitting there, and the next thing you know, I'm laying down. I really want to talk about my trip to the doctor. I think you'll definitely.
You went to the doctor on Christmas?
No, right before on the Tuesday. So it was a week ago. I wasn't feeling. I had a fever, sick, the whole thing, right? So I was like, let me just go to urgent care and get some medicine. So I go in and she's like, all right, we're going to test you for strep throat and the flu. So they do both tests, and one's up the nose for the flu. I think it goes up here.
What is it, like a swab?
Yeah, but it's like like a thin, kind of a swab.
They go
weird.
deep?
Yeah. She's
For
like,
the flu.
for the flu. Up to the top of the nose. I feel like it hits your
I
brain.
feel like they're just fucking with you.
I am too, and this is why. So then the strep thing, is for the throat swab, whatever. So She comes back. She's like, all right, we're gonna, obviously, we do a test here, and we'll let you know in a few minutes. Like if you have it. She comes back. She's like, you're actually negative for the flu and for strep, but that doesn't mean you don't have it. I'm like, what? She's like, you have every symptom of strep, and once we send it out to lab, you might have it. So what are we doing then? What is this all about?
But so this was messed up. So have you gotten those results back?
Came back like 3 days later. I have strep throat, and the medicine that. Yeah.
Why do the first test? Why not just go to that?
Thank you. And she gave me a medication, and another woman. So the woman called me. She goes, "Yeah, you tested positive for strep. What medicine did they give you?" I'm like, "Could you talk to her? Is she right next to you?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "They gave me like Thermoflu or whatever for the flu." She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know why they gave you that. All right, I'll call in amoxicillin, and that'll knock it out." I'm like,
that's the general antibiotic for everything.
yes, I could have Googled that.
You can take it like if you have amoxicillin. I'm not really huge on antibiotics, but amoxicillin, you don't really need a prescription. I mean, you do need a prescription, but like,
I know.
It's
like
if you take it and nothing's wrong with you, it's not gonna.
Right, it's not gonna do bad. So maybe mess up your
So
stomach.
why not just do that day one?
I don't know.
Just right off the bat.
You know why? I think I figured out why. It was the doctor was
extra swipes. I don't know.
No, not even money. I think there was something wrong with her. So when like your sole falls off of your shoe, like ever that happened to you?
Yeah, did her soul fall out of her body?
No, well maybe after, but her sole on her shoe, she's walking and it's flopping around, and I'm like, this woman can't take care of me.
She can't even take care of her shoe.
You see what I'm saying? It's like a whole.
Did I steal your line?
No, I didn't even have a line. I just realized that just now. And the other thing, it was a week prior. This is the other doctor story, and I'm done. I went to get like a full checkup, physical and everything, and the doctor comes back.
I can't remember the last time I had a physical.
It's good. I mean, it's there's
what is a physical now?
It's height, weight, blood pressure. They take
I could do that.
Blood sample. Yeah, you can almost do it all yourself. I could probably take your blood if you want. Your bloody nose. And they do something else. What is it?
But they test you.
Oh,
they test your blood.
Yeah, they'll send out and they'll test it for like cholesterol, triglyceride, like all that.
And you got that stuff back?
Yeah, that was all good.
Blood work was good.
Blood work was good. No, nothing.
So that's really all you need. The height and weight,
Yeah, there was just like, it was height, weight. There was something else too. Oh, and they did they tested my heart as well. And the doctor, it was so weird. He came back and he was like, yeah, we did some, basic tests in your heart, and I have good news. You have the heart of a 12-year-old boy.
This is really, like, doctors really bother me.
This is why it bothered me, because first of all, I'm a grown man. I don't want a heart of a 12-year-old boy.
Doesn't sound like enough.
Big body?
You need more.
Pumping. You need more pumping
Yeah.
going on. And second of all, that 12-year-old boy made him sound a little like a pedophile. I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
He's like, you have the heart of a 12-year-old Boy Scout. I'm like, wait, what? Like, it was just weird, man. I don't know. I was just like, he was excited about it, and I was just like, yeah, it doesn't make me feel good. It's the heart of you have the heart of a canary. Oh, great. Awesome. Like, what the hell is going on? So it's just, like, that was back-to-back weeks, dude. I was just like, what is happening?
The heart of a 12-year-old boy.
And you know what's funny? At the moment, there is nothing I want to do more than, like,
change that light bulb.
I don't want anything to be funny when I'm in the doctor, and I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, I have to talk about this now. Like, I just want to, like, get my results, everything to be good, and there's always something ridiculous going on. The floppy shoe and just making...
I wonder what he says to the 12-year-old boy if he has a good heart. You have the heart of a 5-year-old girl?
With the heart of a 3-year-old fetus. No, it doesn't make any sense, a 3-year-old fetus. The heart of a fetus.
That's a big fetus.
Yeah, that'd be funny if he came back. Yeah, you have the heart of a fetus.
You have a heart of a nice feline.
So, I was like, what? Oh, man. I was like, I need somebody else in on this. So.
That's what's crazy about doing these, man. I really felt like all morning, like I wanted to do something with you today. I did not feel like, I feel so much better now.
Yeah, me too.
I did not want to do this.
No.
Like, as I was setting up, I'm like, I do not want to do this.
I wasn't in, for some reason, I really wasn't into the sketch anymore. Because, like, it's...
We don't have it. We don't have the
We don't have it. We don't have... And plus, like, something about Christmas being over.
We're working on a sketch where Santa comes home late the night of Christmas and Miss Claus yells at him because he shouldn't have been out. I don't want to give it away, so that's why I'm not.
I told you nothing. It was like a trailer.
I just told you nothing.
You gave a verbal trailer.
I'm actually glad about it.
Your fridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the fridge? I thought about this before. Me and you have talked about this. But like the fridge, in terms of your electric bill, what do I want to say? Like it costs the same all year round.
Yeah. I think I know what you're trying to say. Like in the winter.
In the winter,
it's very cold.
It should be less.
Can you kick in?
Yeah.
Kick in
can we
some
use
cold?
that?
I know what you're saying.
I don't need to create cold. It's all around me.
It's all around me. the absence of
I
heat.
guess that's
if you will.
it. So I guess one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Let's get into it.
We've talked about dating.
Yeah, we did talk a lot about dating.
We talked about dating last time. Nobody's ever. I don't know if anybody's ever going to see that one, but
Yeah, that was more or less for us, but we'll see.
But all right, so I've been dating somebody for a month now,
30 days.
and yeah, it's almost it's like 30 something days, 34 days. But so
34 days. Guy likes her.
yeah, I'm in now.
34 days. 34 days of Jeff.
So it's interesting because we have some conversations about. Well, here we can naturally get into that because I'll share everything. I don't care, but like, it's weird at 35 dating somebody for a month, and then like, how do you have the conversation, or is it necessary, required, and what does it even mean to say, are we boyfriend and girlfriend yet?
Oh, okay.
Like that has started to come up.
I know what you're saying.
And like, what does that even mean? Like, what is that? Like, what?
Like, what is it saying? Like, who says it? You mean like that? Like, yeah, it is a little weird.
And what does it even mean? Like, if me and her were to say, okay, we're like, am I supposed to say, will you be my girlfriend?
It's almost like it's like, in other words, kind of. It's almost like, is it, are we official, or should we make this official?
Like, you go from dating, like, it doesn't even matter. I don't know, but like, you're dating somebody, and then like the next step before boyfriend girlfriend is you're seeing them, right?
Yeah, the seeing.
I'm seeing
you.
Like, so maybe it's just easier, like, you have those titles in public when you introduce somebody, because like, if I were to take her to, some like party or something, I wouldn't be like, hey, this is Wendy, this is the girl I'm seeing. Doesn't that sound weird? But if I was like, this is my girlfriend Wendy.
Yeah,
that sounds better.
Sometimes I think if it's like awkward like that and you haven't had the talk, I think you just say the name.
This is Wendy.
And then when you sidebar.
But then when they go,
Wendy goes to the bathroom. Yeah, I've been dating her, whatever.
But sometimes people do it in front of you. They'll be like, "Oh, are you guys dating? Or
yeah.
are you friends, or are you dating?" And then it's
more than friends, less than dating. Next, it's like, what the fuck do you want?
But so with boyfriend and girlfriend, because she is not ready. Oh, I said her name. Wow, I'm surprised I said her name. That's okay. Like last night we had a conversation about how we are not boyfriend and girlfriend. But so I said to her, because it doesn't bother me, because I'm not, like, I don't even need it.
All you would want is like, are you banging anybody else? No?
We talked about exclusivity.
Okay.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a syllable.
No, exclusivity, yeah.
Exclusivity?
Exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
Now you mean, is it multiplicity, the movie? Yeah, that's a little tricky.
So, I mean, that's what we talked about. We said that we are exclusive. But so I asked her, I said, because I just like, I have a curious brain like that. I go, listen, I don't need a title, but I said, let's say we said right now that we're boyfriend and girlfriend. What changes?
Right, yeah.
Of everything we're doing.
Yeah, I know.
We talk to each other every day. We sleep over each other's place sometimes. I was like, what would actually change?
Right. Yeah, nothing. It's probably just a...
New relationships are weird.
They are weird. And honestly, I've learned I've never, I just don't bring it up. Like, I just don't bring up the talk at all. Just because I brought it up way too early and I brought it up way too late.
It's almost like if it's almost like Ron Nobles talks about in his stand-up, how if the condom comes out too soon, the girl thinks,
right.
If you bring up the relationship thing too soon, it's
right.
over for you.
Scale of 1 to 10, how happy is Ron right now that you name dropped one of his jokes? Probably like a 9.5, right? That was good.
I really like that joke. That's like
joke.
one of his best jokes.
Funny. But no, dude, you're right. It's weird though, because it's like, what are we? You feel like you're in middle school. It's just like, and all the guy wants to know. You're like, I like you, but like, are you sleeping with anybody else or? No.
So we started saying like, I like you.
Okay.
And then sometimes we say, I really like you.
Right.
And last night we started saying, I care about you.
Oh, care. Oh.
Yeah, care was like, but it's like
like and care. I mean, I don't know where they are. I feel like care is a step back almost.
Really?
I care about you. I like you. No, I guess care is more feelings involved. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I like brownies.
Right.
I don't care about
You don't
them.
care about brownies. Are you okay? You're cold? Hot? Put you in the microwave?
But yeah, that's all like really interesting. And then of course, like, you know, as you get, there's like a thing that happens. So like you really like somebody, and then you want to spend more time with them, and then when you have a moment where you realize, like, this is like serious,
right?
You know, whatever that. I don't mean like serious, like, I don't know, like I'm studying for a math exam, but just like it's like it means something, and then I know that everybody has this. You start to get scared.
Of course, yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
What did I get into?
Always, yeah. What we mean scared just because it's something.
Because it's something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not scared.
Because there's feelings, Frank.
Yeah, those are scary.
We don't like those.
I'm the same way, dude. I told you every time. I've had talks with you before, like, dude, I really like this girl. It fucking sucks. I'm like, sucks.
No, I think a lot of people just run away, like, because, you know, the feelings.
They could just, you know what a good test is? When you start editing the text. Dude, I was editing like I was doing like a term paper, trying to write to this girl. I was like, what am I doing? Nothing's flowing. Just be loose.
And it was just like, hi.
Yeah, hi. Hope it didn't sound too forward.
Should I put a period?
I put an exclamation point. Shit, she said, I think I'm needy.
Do I put a smiley face?
Dude, yeah, that's tough though. It is. It's an awkward thing, especially when you're in your mid-30s. It's like, want to be my girlfriend?
Like, I will never ask that.
Yeah. No, I don't think you should. You just go with it. So the exclusivity for her, she's apprehensive because of her past, right? Just like past relationships.
I think so.
So she's basically.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know if it's that. That actually doesn't come up a lot. But
did it come up with the other people? Like if she's with anybody else, or if you're dating anybody else?
So she said to me one time, like just as I was getting to know her, I kind of made fun of her when she said this. She goes, you know, she was like talking about a previous guy, which makes you feel good, right? Like when
always good. Let's get into him. Yeah, so we're on his yacht, right? Yeah, we're on his yacht. We're trying to find pants that fit his dick. Like, God damn it.
And she was like, you know, I dated this guy for a year, and I was like, you dated somebody for a year?
Yeah, like, what is that?
What? Right? You know what I mean? Like, how do you date? Like, you just went on dates, and then you were like, all right, I'll see you again next Saturday. Like, you did that for a year?
Yeah, no title or nothing.
No.
Okay, so dated for a year.
So I don't know. I was just saying that. I was just making fun of her. There was no. I don't know where I was going.
No, that's good enough. Just not committing.
So I think I said to her, actually, I was like, I couldn't date you for a year. Like, I was like, that would make me uncomfortable if after a year you were like, you were still considered dating.
Obviously, they were not. It didn't work between them. Like nothing organically. Like it. You know.
I hope not. I'm with her now.
Right. I'm saying if she's very into you, then it'll go into it'll turn into something more.
Yeah.
Not just dating.
But it's just weird when you think like you have to talk about it. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that was the whole point of bringing
strange.
that up. Because I haven't. I don't know about my relationships if I've had them.
I don't know what I've had either. Look back.
You know,
what am I doing?
like, was that even a relationship?
I'm kind of looking for someone else to like a mediator sometimes. I'm like, can you? What do I do? What am I doing here? Is this good or not?
Is this a thing?
Is this a good thing? I don't know. So I have to use the bathroom. So we pause or we just?
Oh yeah.
Do I just go?
Yeah, bathroom break. I'll.
Yeah, just talk. Talk
about your girl.
It's the 34.1 days.
Oh, that was like perfect timing. What? The camera just stopped. Oh shit. That's funny. That was a half hour. Oh, I didn't clap before. So this is take 2. Frank went to the baños. I don't know if this sounds good. Having issues with my audio. Not really crazy about that. Oh, it doesn't sound. It sounds hollow. Sounds all hollow. Take this out. I don't need this in there. I don't know what other topics me and Frank have. Yeah, 2 freaking guys. That's gonna happen. What kind of sponsor would be good for the show? What would be a good sponsor? Like, I mean, we could always get a coffee sponsor.
Coffee? Yeah. Even if it's like a local place, man.
Yeah, no, anything like, dude, you know what we could do? We could do, that would be interesting if we did like a live podcast in the Peekskill Coffee House.
Yeah, that would be more appealing to them because then it's like Yeah, we have a podcast. You know, you just pay us and we'll promote your thing. How many followers do you have? 3? Oh, okay. Where do they live? The city. Okay.
But like we could have like you think about all the possible guests, like just patrons, coming into the store.
Coming in. Even like loose interviews with people. That could
Right,
be
that's what I
funny,
mean.
Man. Like having people come in, and
Because the staff there is really cool. Like Randy and Ethan.
oh yeah, I've been
They
there
would
before.
be fun.
That is a really cool place, and their coffee's really good. And I like the vibe in there too.
So my dad. It's a random thing I just thought of because I was thinking about people waiting. So my parents live in Fishkill now, and they went to there's this place that I guess they make fresh bread.
Okay.
Up in Fishkill. And he was talking about how there was a line that was like a mile long of cars because people were waiting for bread. Yeah. So I was like, how long did you wait for the bread? And he's like, I was on that line for an hour and a half.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way that I would wait for bread. And my cousin's like, nah. And he's like, it's so good. I'm like, yeah, but I'm losing an hour and a half.
Yeah, bread. I mean, how good is this bread?
Right. How good could the bread really be? And like, why get it the day before? And like, oh, you got to get it fresh. All right. Well, you still got to bring it home.
Right. Yeah. No.
What do you can't like.
And then you got to buy a bunch of it when you're there. You feel obligated to buy a lot, and then that time.
But my dad was funny. He's like, I was online for like a half an hour, and he's like, I wanted to go home, but he's like, I just felt invested.
Yeah.
Because you felt like you're already in a half an hour.
You're in a half an hour, and then also you probably feel like this is a hot commodity. I'm doing a good this is a good place. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you're at the it place.
If you get something productive done while you're in line, like if
that
you read a book,
do a workout.
Write something.
That's doing push. Yeah, right, exactly. We had so much bread around the holidays. You probably saw that picture on Instagram. My uncle put the bread in like this thing where they keep umbrellas. Dude, that's how much bread we had. It was insane.
They keep it in umbrellas?
They have like it's like a ceramic case, whatever container, and they put like umbrellas in there usually. Umbrellas were out, and there was loaves of bread just in there, like 7 loaves of bread.
I'm thrown off by the umbrellas.
Why they have a thing for umbrellas? Yeah, I don't know why either. I'll show you.
You put a bread in an umbrella?
No. That's just a container they usually put umbrellas in.
Oh, there's no umbrellas involved. The umbrella holder.
Umbrella holder, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, that's a vase. Why didn't you say vase?
I don't know.
That's that's an Italian, okay.
I don't know what to call it. It's a ginzo something. Very Italian.
Just so I know to use this can be out of focus, but so that's something an Italian would do.
Oh,
they would get a vase, they put bread in it.
Put bread in the vase.
Call it an umbrella holder.
An umbrella holder. I'm like, there's never been umbrellas in there. You guys say the umbrellas, but that's for food. It's crazy.
Or plants.
Yeah, plants. Usually that's what you put in there. I've never seen a plant in there though.
But it's tough, man. Like I really think bread might be addicting because it's like one of those things you really don't want to stop eating, even when you're full.
Right. Oh, of course. You just keep eating.
And then you feel like shit. You know it's going to make you feel like shit, and you still want it.
My uncle bought breadsticks with prosciutto in the bread. It's like, try to stop eating that. Try. Anybody try. Impossible.
This woman made. They look like empanadas, but they were like Pillsbury Doughboy pastry, like that stuff that you buy in the little container.
Okay.
And then, I guess she like rolled it out to like curl it and like to make it like what looked like an empanada, but she filled it with ricotta, or regat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Parmesan.
I don't know what to say anymore with these Italian
cheese.
Things. Yeah, what kind of cheese? Mozzarella. Well, how's it spelled? M-O-Z-Z. What?
It's funny because I went to Italy last year and they pronounce the words. Like in Italian, you would say mozzarella.
Okay.
In New York, you're Italian. You say mozzarella.
Yeah, you just cut it out.
You cut out the vowel. It's one of the most important parts.
It's so weird.
And my dad would say, that's how Italians say it. No. That's how you say it.
Okay, so capicola is like a ham. For those of you who don't know, capicola. It's pronounced in the Italian world as gabagol.
Not even. There's not one letter.
G?
That's capicola is like CAPACOLL.
Yeah, it's like capicola. Exactly. Yeah.
But we say it gabagol, which is GA.
I got a GOB. I don't know. Gabagol.
What? Prosciutto, rigot, manigot. Mozzarella. Galamad.
Galamad, another one. Galamad. What is it? Calamari. Why is there a G? We don't know. It's like, what the way? I don't know. It's very weird. I'll have the calamari. And then they get mad, the Italians, but why are you saying it like that?
Italians are good at that. The Italians are good at sounding dumb but making it cool,
Yeah, no, they are.
and then it sounds like you're like your own thing.
You got something. That's true. Because it's all confidence.
That was just illiteracy.
Yeah, right. That's all that was.
And then we made it cool.
They made it very cool. Like, you're not saying that, right? This fucking guy over here, he's a fucking retard. Like, I can't say that.
By the way, Frank and I had a show in Brewster with this guy Fred Rubino, and I gotta tell you, Brewster is very racist.
Oh my God! Yeah.
But also, Fred, me and Fred became Facebook friends, and dude, his Facebook lives are freaking hilarious.
Oh, they're good.
They are so. I don't know. Have you been watching them?
Yeah, they're really good.
Dude, he's sitting there drinking like a glass of wine.
Started watching them before the show to kind of get to know him a little bit.
Holy cow!
They're awesome.
I just want to watch him do that. Did you see the FBI terrorist release the list that he's got going on?
That was really funny.
That's funny.
That stuff with the bot, that was great.
Tell us who they are. He's like 200 guys in secret. Let me look for them.
I when he's talking about the guy that tried to blow himself up in a couple weeks ago in New York.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, what did he say? He said something like,
He's like, if I rent out an apartment, I gotta know this guy is a background check. He's like, you get a Home Depot truck with, he went into that like, nothing, like there's no check.
he had something about the the bomb that they it wasn't like a very well, like de Blasio was saying, it wasn't like a well.
Tell him how to make it better. He goes,
tell him the improvements on it. Yeah, tell him.
Give him a list of where to get all the best items to make
a good
bomb.
That was really funny. Yeah, his stuff is awesome. That's why I started listening to him right before the show. So yeah.
So we had that show.
That was on the 8th, right? Yeah.
December 8th of this year. And we have another show in Mayapack at the Freight House on January 13th. We should probably plug that stuff in the beginning because nobody's watching it.
No. Oh, well. You know what? All the time.
That one person who's watching is going to text one of us and be like...
I can't believe that nobody has given a shit about that show because it's Altano, Cabelli, Fabio, DeChico. Gabagool, Mozzarella, Rigatoni. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Did we touch on all the dating stuff before the bathroom? I feel like we're talking about the titles. I mean, we pretty much just talked about how.
Yeah, I'm just I think I wanted to talk about getting into, we could talk about it more because I think it's interesting in the moment, but getting into a new relationship is just interesting. And me and you are selective and it doesn't happen often.
But I think that's good. I think we're
oh yeah.
We're good. It's good. You're supposed to be like that. This is a 50-year sign up. If it works out, I'm not just gonna pick it up,
So we could touch on this because I want to work this out, and this is just good for me to document.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. Nobody has kids.
Oh, that's right.
So now me and my sister are both dating somebody. I shake my head because of the date. I don't know, dating, girlfriend, boyfriend, seeing, caring.
I'm caring for this girl for a month.
But so Jamie's boyfriend has 1 kid.
Oh, okay.
And my woman that I'm seeing has 2 kids.
Oh, that's great. Oh.
So there might be there could be a point in the future where there's instant grandkids.
You want grandkids? Yeah. They're here.
I'm just gonna pick a grandkid up off the waivers.
Right, off the waiver line.
And it's messed up because the girl I'm seeing is Dominican.
Oh yeah, picked up a shortstop.
Yeah, we plugged him. We got a nice utility kid.
You got a utility kid.
You can play all those positions
everywhere. Second, short, third, first.
But that would just be interesting. But what my parents would do is they'll complain about not having grandkids, and then we'll give them 3 instant, and then they'll complain about that.
Yeah. I wanted them when they were babies. No one wants babies. Come on.
What movie is it? I'm pretty sure it's a comedy movie. Is it Trainwreck? Where
oh God,
he talks about it's not my real grandkid.
That is
right.
That is it's Colin Quinn, isn't it?
Yeah,
Trainwreck.
Yeah.
It's
like it's not.
It's not my real grandkid.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's not blood. That's my dad. That's my dad. He'd be like, yeah. So when are you gonna have one of your own? And then we'd have to name it John.
Of course.
If it was a boy.
John. Even if it's a girl, maybe still John.
What's the female name for John?
Jonna. I don't know.
Because Joseph is Josephina. Is there one for?
I don't think so.
Really?
Jonna?
Gianna.
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 Gianna, John, definitely, yeah. Joseph.
If it's a girl, I would consider Gianna.
Gianna's a nice name.
Just call it G.
I feel like she's automatically bitchy, though. She has to be a bitch.
She's going to want so much.
She's going to want a lot. She might be a good person, but she's going to want a lot. we need to talk about how me and you never meet people at the same time.
Never.
I came to Jeff about early November, and he showed little interest, and he was mad that I met someone. No. So I met her, and then, dude, as soon as it ended, I feel like a day later,
I met somebody.
You met somebody. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I dated a girl for 11 years, and you never had a girlfriend.
Never. Yeah, somehow, I don't know. Everybody's like, oh, yeah. No, Frank hasn't had a girlfriend. Turns out in about a decade. Turns out the guy's cold as ice. What is going on over there? You know, just a picky fuck. But,
That's one thing the holidays will do.
yeah.
It'll make family realize that you're single.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, that's a good point. That's why I'm always sleeping. I just go to sleep.
That's why it's good to show up late and leave early.
I show up early and I usually sleep over, so it doesn't work for me.
That's a lot of conversation.
A lot of conversation.
What are you doing? I saw my uncle 2 weeks ago. He goes, "Hey Jeff, what's new?" And I go, "I don't know."
I hate that question. I don't know why. I get it a lot on Christmas too.
My skin.
What's
All of my skin.
What's
It-
new?
It,
New
replenishes every 72 hours. Yeah.
So this girl I was dating, we'll call her Michelle. That's her name. But no, I'm kidding. Dude, disappeared. I actually got this was maybe not the first time, but I told one of my friends who's a little younger, he's like in his early 20s, a comic, and he goes, "Dude, she ghosted you." I was like, I don't know about like that term, like ghosting. Like she disappeared, I get that, but like then I feel like she'd have to like haunt me. So
Right.
she'd have to come back.
That's what
I'm looking forward to her haunting me. It'd be nice. So I don't know what happened to her. I have no clue, but I think I'm one more bad relationship away from starting to hit on girls on like Venmo and like LinkedIn. Hey, congrats on your job anniversary. What are you doing tonight? It's yeah.
No, I think like you could request money from them, and then they'll be like, "What is this for?" And be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I must have hit it by accident." So how you been? You know, that's like when I used to go to bars and just step on a girl's foot and be like, "Oh, let me buy you a drink." I'm sorry.
No, that is funny.
That's a true pickup. Anybody.
That's
can
probably
use
like
that.
only thing that. Yeah, I don't really have like a move. That's a good move though.
I would step on a girl's foot at a bar on purpose. I would apologize for doing it, and then I would say, "Let me make it up to you and buy you a drink." Nobody turns. I probably just said, "No, can you just walk up to a girl and say, 'Let me get you a drink'?" Nah, I needed the story.
Yeah,
The
you
story was
step.
important.
The step is good because you're just like a regular guy. You just want, you know. Like
I only came up with that because I did it by accident,
when you like saw that it worked.
and I was like, "Oh shit! Like this is effective."
Yeah, that is rough.
Yeah, pickup lines.
They're rough. I never really did that. I would just go up there and embarrass myself on my own without a.
What do you do? Do you say, "Hi, my name is"? Or,
Yeah,
"What's your
I'll go
name?"
up for an introduction, but then sometimes I'll like just say like something random, just to try to be different. Like, my name's Frank. What's your favorite hummus flavor? Like, just fucking around. And if the girl's a good personality, she'll, maybe go with it. But
I gotta get hummus. I don't have hummus around enough. You are a
good.
huge
love
hummus fan.
Love hummus. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
I feel like
It's
you should make it.
I probably
It's probably
should.
cheaper and better.
Yeah, chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Very easy. Olive oil, and I have the Ninja.
And a blender. Yeah.
I have the Ninja thing that you gave me. Yeah, you know what? Got some time off. Maybe I'll
Let's buy chickpeas in bulk.
I'll look into it. Got some time off.
Dude, every time a girl says it's so, I feel like they do it on purpose, but like BJ's is the wholesale. But like as a male brain, whenever a girl says, she says, I got this at BJ's, I can't help but think about blowjobs.
I know, the whole time.
That's not fair.
It's not fair.
Just like when a girl says, "I'll do anything."
You couldn't.
I'll do anything for those shoes.
No, I know.
My imagination
right.
just went wild.
Of course, you're right. Yeah, it's. I'll do anything for those shoes. I feel like some of them know what they're doing. They want to get it in there. Well, you know what I mean. The idea in there.
Yeah.
How about you? You witnessed this. It's all coming to me now. I asked out. Jeff and I were out to dinner, and I asked out our waitress location nearby here. I forgot the name of the place. That's not important. And she said, "Oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend, but you can follow me. I'll give you my Instagram handle. You can follow me on Instagram." I was like, it's like a consolation prize.
It's a nice
Yeah, it's like, listen, this guy's all right. He's a nice guy. She basically was like, yeah, listen, we can't have sex, but if you want to see pictures of me with the guy that does, follow this. It's like,
you sort of got like, I don't want to say you got benched.
I mean,
you weren't in the game.
I was never
yet.
on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never got signed.
No.
You know what was weird? I looked at the pictures of like the boyfriend and her, and I was like relieved. He's like really good looking. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, is he?
It actually made me feel better Because it was like, you know how it is. You look at like a mismatched couple and you're
What does he do? Do you know what he does?
I don't know.
Did you get a glimpse?
He just walks around with no shirt on. I don't know what he does. Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
know. He just has like lean muscle. I think that's what he does. I'm not sure. I don't really know.
I never know what those guys do.
No, I don't either.
Like, how do they have time for that? There's got to be a loose roid in there, right?
But not with him though. No, he's got that
He
like
was just
annoying.
natural.
Yeah, like the annoying lean muscle.
Just naturally.
Naturally, just everything's perfect. Yeah. You can't even get mad at him. You know, you can hate those guys.
What else was there? You know what I started watching? So funny. The way my brain works is so silly. I don't have cable.
Oh, that's right. I always forget that you don't.
I don't have cable. I just have like Netflix and
Well, dude,
Amazon
same.
Prime that I never watch any of their shows.
I can't.
I just
figure
do it for
out
the free
the
shipping.
layout. I can't figure out the layout.
It's an annoying layout, and you can't cast yet on Amazon. So
Yeah,
gotta
they
fix
won't
that.
let you because it's a Google problem.
So I had somebody, an older gentleman, talk. He like made a reference to the show Cheers, and I have never seen Cheers, and he's
Okay.
like, "Oh, you wouldn't get it," and that like made me mad that I didn't know something.
Okay, so you went into it.
So I'm watching all of Cheers, dude.
How-
That's a great fucking show.
Really? I never really watched it either because we were too young for that. We were like,
It's amazing.
Yeah?
And everything that they talk about in that show is still relevant.
so it's like
'Cause
timeless kind
It's really about relationships,
Oh, that's cool.
not like just human relationships. Not
You know what my problem is though? What would be with that show or any movie? Like the same setting always. Like it's always the bar,
yeah.
right?
Nah, it's awesome though.
Yeah, it's good.
I was just watching it for like educational purposes, and I'm like, oh my god, this show is.
How many seasons?
I'm on season 4. I think there was like 8 or 9.
Okay.
But that's when they had 23 episodes every year,
wow.
and they're 25 minutes. Like
Okay.
it's good, and it's like in order. It's not like Seinfeld where like it actually is happening.
Okay.
In time.
There's a little chronological thing. Oh, that's
But I was talking to my uncle about it. I'm like, man, a lot of people probably watch Cheers and wish that there's like 2 different probably takes from it. Like they wish, my camera battery's gonna die. They wish that they could find a bar like Cheers where they could be a regular,
sure.
or somebody wishes they could own a bar just like Cheers and be, because Ted Danson is the bar owner and he's like a ladies' man,
Okay.
former baseball player.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he's somebody that like has money, he's good looking, he's savvy, sleeps around a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like what
Sounds
guy's dream is that?
pretty
Not
good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah.
until he hits about 40 and then he goes, fuck,
Yeah.
what am I doing with my
I
life?
gotta do something. Just want
Um,
to go to a place where everybody knows your name. If your battery's dying, it might be good because I have to feed the meter at like.
no, you don't have to.
I don't have to. I don't know.
Are you on the street or?
I'm on the street. Yeah.
You probably don't have to. But yeah, I'm gonna swap this out.
I might as well do it now. Then I'll just.
The only reason I say that is because Peekskill has like the holiday thing from December 1st to the end of the year where you get the first 4 hours free.
Oh.
It's to promote local shopping.
You know what it is? I'm almost
Nobody shops.
rather pay the
They just
$2.
park.
They just park. I'd rather pay the $2 for peace of mind.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'll do that now.
Okay.
Oh, there's a cold front coming in, my friend. It's gonna be like 5 degrees tonight, something like that.
I'm out of here.
Where are you going?
This whole New York area.
Fish
I'm
co-
done with
oh,
it.
I know.
So my uncle's talking to me. So he's smoking a cigarette. I actually didn't even have one. I didn't even feel like one, but I just stood outside with him. And he's smoking a cigarette, and he's like, he goes, listen, so me and your aunt were talking.
Okay, the hell.
We got to do something with our health.
That's great.
He goes, so
Cigarette.
what does this program entail?
Oh
they
my
start
God,
talking about
that's
that.
great.
But it was like so.
He's in like a tanning bed holding a cigarette.
But you
Is
could
it
tell
like-
like he wants, and that's where people are like they want to do something but they don't know how. But that was
Yeah,
just,
that's
that
funny.
was just-
At mid cigarette.
yeah,
That's pretty funny.
that was just funny.
Yeah, I don't really have any like really good stories from the holidays. I mean, everything pretty. It was a good time though. It was actually my family's cool. It was definitely for the.
What does that mean?
Don't worry, that was for the parking meter.
Oh, okay. You know,
I wake up. This is what I wake up.
one thing that happened recently. We don't have to spend too much time on this, but
Oh, it's.
my dad did the DNA test,
Oh,
the
shit.
chromosome test.
Oh yeah. What happened?
So my mom was kind of like predictable. Like it's just Eastern European. I don't really get how the idea of evolution works anymore because there is no trace from my mom's side back to Africa, Middle East. It's just in like that Poland, Russia area,
Right.
and they're just there.
And that's it. They're just there.
So, and my dad's side, my dad thinks he's Italian. He actually found out he's 54% Greek,
Oh wow.
15% Italian, 15% Jewish, which makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
And then like another 15% like this other thing, which is like Northern African. But so my dad's side was like moving all over the place. Like it was Middle East to Northern Africa to Greece to Italy, Spain. It was like all these things. And my mom's side was just in this one spot. So just like I had this image in my head of like what that family was like. And my dad's side was like, hey, we got to do something. Let's go. And my mom's side was like, what do you want to do today? Let's do the same thing as yesterday.
That's a funny bit.
You know?
Yeah, because that's like very like trending right now. Everybody's doing that for Christmas gifts to get each other. Yeah, we'll stay right here.
What did we do yesterday?
Eastern Europe.
Let's do that today.
Boom, these guys are going continent.
Yesterday was a good day.
Want to go to another continent? Let's go. Fuck it. Back in 7 months. Yeah, that's pretty funny though. Wait, so your dad's side was? That's the thing. Like Greek and everybody's Greek and Roman. You know, it's everyone. That was the whole world. So it's like, how do you really?
Well, so there was a migration. We looked up I looked up the history, and it may not be true, but there was at about 1000 AD, there was a big movement from Greece to Italy, or whatever those countries were considered.
Okay,
then.
at the time.
And what was happening was Greece was getting overpopulated, and there was not a lot of work, and there was a huge migration of Greeks to Italy. They needed to work. They needed to start a new business. They needed to do something. They needed to get away from their wives. I don't know. So they like opened up a bunch of ports around Italy. Like they just traveled there because Italy wasn't as crowded. And then they just kept going. And then they came to America. They would like open up another business. Always in the docks.
Right.
They had to work in the docks.
All the docks. Smart. Right by the water. Port.
Yeah. They were saying probably 1,000 years ago. Saying, I seen people killed. I ain't saying nothing. You just did.
Imagine that. Oh, that is unbelievable. That's another one I got to add. I did that one to the mic.
Jugs.
That DNA thing is funny though, because everybody's doing that. Everybody's talking about it.
And that's how my mom's family is. Like they don't go anywhere. They don't like travel on vacation. They're
really
like,
funny.
I'm just gonna.
That's really funny. We're just gonna.
You want to come over?
They're complacent.
You wanna come over here?
Come to us. Just come to us. That's good. The only thing I wanted to talk about was, I don't know if you've been in this situation when you're single. You're out with like my couple here is George and Sam. You're out with a couple, right? And what does the couple want to do when you're single? They want you to go hit on girls so they can watch from a distance and judge you. And dude, I fucking.
And they always tell you what you should do.
You should, yeah, 100%. That's 100%. So I'm here at the bar. I don't know if you've been to see me. I'm going in the middle.
Just stand here.
Right here.
Yeah. In the middle.
So I'm here, and they're like, "Yo, go talk to that girl." I just feel like I'm like, "Okay, hi, I'm Frank. How you doing, my friend?" And you're a fucking idiot. And I'm just like, I don't even want to hit it. Like, you should talk to her. Talk to her. And I talk to her. Hi, I'm Frank. And then listen to everything I'm saying. You want a drink? This is Samantha.
But honestly, let me tell you something. You know what you could do in those situations?
Say no.
No, this could be a great move.
What's that?
You could go up to a girl that you're really into, and you go up to her and be like, "Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Those are my friends over there. You could see us watching and laughing.
Yeah, I like that.
They like challenge me to like go talk to people. I'm just pretending.
Yeah.
You know, like, can you just pretend to talk to me for a couple minutes?
That's always the move.
So it's like a takeaway.
Yes, that's a good move.
And now you're in a conversation with her where she feels no pressure. She's just doing you a favor.
Everybody's doing well there. Yeah, that's a good call. I
you
like
know?
that. But like, listen, I don't want to be here.
Well, don't say that.
No, I mean on Earth.
I think you're really ugly. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be alive anymore. No, that's really good. That's a really good move because I feel like anytime
you can just do that even if they're not there.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, that's right. But see those two people over there?
You just point to anybody.
Oh, the guy in the black.
Yeah. Is anybody looking at you?
That's Billy right there. Hey, Billy.
Bobby.
Bobby. Oh, wait. How you doing? I don't know if you noticed, like, anytime when you're single in, like, the main, you want to hit on a girl, let's say, wherever you are. But, like, I don't know how to articulate this. Like, when the main thing isn't, like, you hitting on her, like, there's something else. Like, it's a girl at work, a girl at school, and you could, like, get to know them without it being obvious while you're there. I think that's when everybody's at their best. Yeah. That's the best. Yeah. But when there's, like, something, like, when it's like, I'm hitting on you, like, I'm going to drop something like that, that's the worst. So, that's why I like that move. It's like, go hit on that one, puppet. Let's go.
Oh, this is also, so this will tie in a little bit, but, like, you know what happens when you start a new relationship or you're about to get into one?
What happens?
Yeah. Who starts calling you?
Oh, every girl.
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
every girl.
Like, I just saw...
Yeah, and me and W.
Yeah.
We, like, we've both experienced it. like as we started to like express more of those feelings towards each other, dude. I mean, it was like every single one from the past
It's unbelievable.
was like, "Hey, how you doing? Do you want to get together? It's been a while,
It's crazy.
whatever." And it's just like,
I don't
holy
know, like
shit, how did they know?
It's that because that's like a thing, but I'm almost like why is that? Like, because you're not reaching out. Like, I get it. Like, if you're not reaching out as much,
I haven't reached out to them in months anyway.
But anyway, see, that's the thing. I almost feel like just, your mind just remembers that more. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm always trying to think. Like, your mind will just, over time, people will probably like, oh, I always get called into work as soon as I relax. It's probably
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what I think it is. But it seems like it's fucking true because everybody will attest to that. To be like, oh well, you know, this girl started calling me as soon as, you know, this happened. But that, oh my god. But you know when that's not true? I feel like when it does, like if you're at a bar, like say you went to a bar tonight. I mean, you would probably have 3 girls approach you tonight because you have the aura of, I don't really care. I'm good.
everybody wants to meet up for lunch, coffee.
Like a date? Yeah. This is still empty, but I'm going to do the talk show thing. Yeah, that's still empty.
There was something else I wanted to say about
and
that.
I wrote down a bunch of things too. I'm just trying to look.
That was it for me. I had something else about that.
It's better that it's a little short. Doctor checkup, yeah, we did that. I had, was it? Oh, have you? Oh, okay. This is cool actually. Maybe this will be our closer because we're talking about holidays. And this is like advice to you, and it's also something that you probably already know. But you know, now that you're a comic, you know, you're doing stand up. There will be no weirder relationship between like you and then like family with stand up. Like you're never gonna get what you want. Like you can go see a great show. It's just weird. Like, you know, they're not gonna. I noticed that. You know, when I finally figured out with the Caroline show. So that was probably the best show I've done up to my career so far. And then, like, if you're not happy with that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
I don't know. That was the best I could do. Like,
fucking killed that shit.
I don't know what else I could tell you. So it's just so weird. And then all they will do, though, is, like, the typical, oh, my God, me and my friend at work, we got a great joke for you. No, go ahead. What are you, an airplane mechanic? I'm going to come to Monday. I'm going to tell you how to fix your airplane. No. I'll do it that way. Like you would never do that. It's like the only art. That probably happens in. Like I wonder if like musicians are like painters. Like you're an artist, you're painting stuff. Jeff, dude, gotta paint the boat. Why? Why are you telling me what to do?
You need more shadows.
Jeff.
You need more contrast. Yeah, you're right. And definitely not with painting.
Not with painting. Not with musicians.
I can tell you though, with film, people do it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Thanks.
You know what? I think people.
I don't know what it is.
Like you know, watching a movie. Oh, it would have been a better ending if they did this, or I wish, so and so. It's like that sort of stuff. Yeah, comedy.
Comedy's a big one,
but it seems like people feel like more authority to talk about comedy.
And I think Seinfeld touches on this a little bit, like in his stuff, where he's like, where people are like, just as funny as this guy. Then go do it. Then fucking do it. Go up there and do it. I'm not saying you can't. Just do it. Go up there, do the jokes. Yeah, that's it's just weird. It's a very weird dynamic, and family is the weirdest one. Like that is, you know what? Maybe it's like an age thing with family, because like
my family has left me alone about like all the show we did in Peekskill. Like they really,
cool.
they just said like, it was good. Like really, nobody said too much about it. I was surprised.
That's a good thing, though.
I was expecting something different.
Yeah, right. It's just strange, yeah, with family. Like,
but yeah, the show in Brewster. I have this blind joke. I don't even make fun of people. There's a commercial for Non-24, which is it helps blind people fall asleep, and I just think they don't have to make a TV commercial for it because like you wouldn't advertise on the radio for deaf people. This blind woman comes up to me and like tells me she was so offended. So I was like, all right, I'm sorry. I'll take it out from now on. It was a lie.
Right.
But she goes, no, don't take it out. And I was like, I don't know what you want.
What are we doing here?
But the crazy thing is she took her finger and like pressed it on her eyeball, and pushed her eyeball back into her socket. And she said that I offended her. Yeah, I mean.
You touched her eye.
She almost took her eyeball out.
Took your eyeball out. Oh, but that she didn't want you to not do it. So she just wanted to mention
it. And I
it.
didn't even make fun of blind people.
That's what's really annoying. Listen to the joke. Really listen.
Yeah. But what's weird about her being blind is that she saw me and she called me over.
That's to me most interesting. And that she wasn't offended. You're like, wait, what are you doing here? I'm telling you, I think you should talk. I think you should do the joke and then If it goes well, still tell the story. If it doesn't go well, still tell the
I
story.
actually hope the joke doesn't go well in a way.
And then you get a laugh, and you're like, ha, fuck you, I win.
Yeah.
One of those moments. How about the fact that I was so worried about doing, I have a joke about when I was a kid, I have a racist tutor, and I'm not racist at all, like the tutor was. I was afraid to tell that joke, and then I heard what the last comics everybody was doing. I saw the audience. These people were like into anything. I was like so ridiculous. Like that's what New York City does to comics. It makes you so worried about being like offending people.
Yeah.
It definitely does that. But yeah. No, the tutor's racist, not me. So yeah, there's that.
So I'm going to end on this. This will be a random thought. This is my random thought of the day. I think I might end on random thoughts.
Random thoughts.
So I was thinking about the global population.
Okay.
You know, there's like 7.5 billion people, right? There's been a lot of war where men have died. There's been a lot of disease over the course of history where it's like wiped out people. Like people just, my point is people die randomly.
Right.
And there's no like rhyme or reason. Like you could just wipe out like, you know,
Sure.
in Japan, it's just like 100,000 people just gone. I don't know how many were men or women, but
Right.
but like there's always, like on Earth, it's basically a 50-50 split between men and women.
That is actually a really good point. Yeah.
How does it? Oh,
it's
why?
always like
why?
51,
How come it's not
49 at the
80-20?
most. Yeah, that is really weird.
Like, is there something that just we know innately, just that like your body just like produces?
Do you know what it is in the U.S.? Like, is it like pretty close? Is it like 51?
Across the world, it's almost 50-50
That's
everywhere.
so
Like there
weird.
might be like some smaller countries where there's this, like in New York, like where we are in Westchester. Well, no, actually, it's not even more men than women. It's more single men than. There's more single. I'm sorry. There's more single women in Westchester than there are single men.
I just want to meet a nice guy. You know.
Love to meet a nice guy. But yeah, just in general population, it's, I mean, you know, it might be like, it move a little bit, 55-45, but I'm just saying like,
It's like
it's
very
never been
close.
90-10.
Yeah, or like not even 70-30, right? Yeah, that is crazy. It's always been like 51-49, 50-50. Yeah, that's weird. Huh.
So anyway,
It's the Illuminati, bro.
that's two freaking guys.
Two freaking guys. Good segment today. This was fun.